Hi Virgo, and welcome to your Love Tarot forecast. This is for April 16th through April 30th, 2019. I am going to start this reading off by pulling a couple of cards to see the overall energy for you guys in regards to love and romance. Okay, that's for one person, and this one flipped. So I'm going to say that's for the other. And what exists in between? Let's see. Okay, so over on this side, ooh, the Two of Emotions is what flew out, which is chemistry, connection, and romance. So somebody's feeling very romantic here, Virgo. And the card that flipped, ooh, Ten of Emotions, happiness, togetherness, tribe. So the other person coming through in this reading is also very happy and feeling connected and lovey, and I don't know, this is just really good energy, Virgo. And in between, oh, and how is this happening in between? Distorted energy, pressure, scarcity. I feel as though the connection between you and another person is very strong, Virgo, but there is something going on in one of your lives, or maybe even both of your lives, that's really distorting the connection, or maybe not even affecting the connection. There's just a lot going on outside of your connection, which ultimately is affecting one person pretty strongly, or both, okay? So let's see what else comes out here. All right, so we have Be Mine. We have unrequited attraction. Okay, that explains a lot here. We have regret. And we have awakening, or awakened intimacy. Virgo, there's a few things going on here. Okay, so some Virgos out there, this is definitely where, you know, in the past, somebody was rejected, whether you rejected somebody or somebody rejected you, okay? Be mine. No, I don't want to be yours. Now, some time has passed, some life has happened, some soul searching has been done, and now the person who did the rejecting is like in regret about that. Oh my gosh, you know, I really felt, well, at the time they didn't feel it, but now something's happened in their life, whether this is you, Virgo, or this is somebody who has rejected you. There's an awakening happening inside, and it's like, oh my God, why did I ever let that pass me by? So what I feel about this energy is this is really the energy of one person, and this is the energy of the other person, okay? Because we have a Two of Emotion, Two of Roses, and then Ten of Emotion. So this here is one person is fully awakened to the connection, to the love, to being within a relationship. The other person is not so much there. Now, if we are in a committed relationship, what this is telling me, again, is there's, you know, some things that have been happening outside of the relationship, not cheating, not third party, just life. And it really affected the connection. And now here, you know, through the second half of April, there's some awakening and some regret and some remorse for, you know, behavior, things said, things not done, things not said. It's just there's one person in this committed partnership that's having this awakening about the distortion of the connection, okay? It's like waking up to the fact they're not giving enough, they're not invested enough. They need to, you know, really pick up the pace and do a whole lot more for this connection than they ever have in the past. That's coming through for committed couples. For singles or just dating, again, the scenario is very much the same. However, it's like there was this element of utter rejection of, no, I'm not interested. And not just like, you know, it's about I'm with somebody else, or, you know, these other circumstances. It's really just like, no, I don't want it. I don't want to. And now that, again, something has happened, and that person who did the rejecting is like, oh my gosh, I should have never passed that by. Regret next to awakening intimacy, okay? There's something changing inside their heart space about the person they rejected, because at the end of the day, they always wanted that person. There was just something inside of them, something existing in between where they couldn't feel this intimacy, and now it's awakening inside of them. So Virgo, let's pull some more cards here. Okay, so we have Spirit, so there's some divine intervention coming into play. We have the Fool, or the Novice, which is the Fool in the Standard Tarot. There's something new coming in, new energies, new emotion, new cycle, new path. So again, those who are committed, Spirit is helping one person awaken to the changes that need to happen. Those where we're just dating or we're completely single and we're rejected, Spirit's waking the other person up. Because let's just pull more cards, and before I say what, okay, now we have a spirit guide. So yeah, you know, there is definitely divine intervention going on in this relationship, with however it goes. Spirit is card 20, the Novice is 0, spirit guide is card 2. So there's a mirroring going on here, Virgo, with the numbers perfectly, because 2002, that would be in the mirror, right, if they were facing each other. So there's definitely a mirroring going on between you and another individual, and there's a lot of divine intervention to put you guys on a new path here. All right, next card is Six of Flames, admired, noticed, spotlight. Yeah, this is just that confirmation of somebody waking up to what they let pass by, or just that they have not been giving and participating enough in the relationship. Nine of Roses, abundance, independence, luxury. So, could be that somebody walked away if we were in a committed relationship, and you know, they've really found their independence and their footing, which is now waking the person they walked away from up. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I let that go. That's just the theme of this reading, Virgo, is I can't believe I let that go. I can't believe I didn't give more. I can't believe I haven't been giving more. I can't believe I missed all these beautiful things about this person. Like, what was wrong with me? Just a big time awakening happening for Virgo over these next 2 weeks in regards to love and romance. Whether this is, again, somebody you are dealing with, or somebody who has rejected you, this is basically what's going on in them. Or Virgo, if you're the one that let something pass by, or have been, you know, a bit disconnected and distant in your current relationship, there's spirits coming in to really awaken you to the fact of this is compatible, okay? There's just some distortion that has separated or created distance, and I don't feel either side really wants it that way or wanted it to work out that way, even though that's what's happened here. And now, you know, there's this divine intervention coming in, because what's meant to be is meant to be. So let's pull some more cards, Virgo. All right, under Spirit, we have reward. Yes, 888. So if you've been seeing 888, Virgo, this is a sign for you. This is from your hard work and effort. There is something coming in. It's attached to Spirit, and this is around love and romance for you guys. Next out, we have, oh, I love it, the unseen, sign 111. If you keep seeing repeating triple ones, this is Spirit letting you know, hey, there's things going on in the background. I've got you, okay? I'm working on this. I'm divinely intervening, and you've got to just trust that and not worry and not fret and not push towards or desire, you know, just be, and trust that what's meant to be is going to happen as long as you're in your flow. It will always happen, but you want to be in your flow. It just is a much smoother journey, and you gain so much more along the way. So to me, this is Spirit just reiterating how much divine intervention is truly going on for you guys in regards to love and romance over these next 2 weeks. Ooh, very soon. So there is a shift, a change. Well, I guess we've already established that very soon. It's happening now, or it's unfolding over these next 2 weeks of April. Next out, beyond 3 months. Okay, so this is coming out under the Six of Flames. Now, Virgo, listen, because this is coming out, what this tells me is if we're separated from this person at this time, right now through these next 2 weeks of April, they're definitely awakening to your connection and all of that. However, it might take them some time to actually reach out to you and express that to you, just because, this has come out. Now, for those of you in committed relationships, what I feel about the Six of Flames with, beyond 3 months is this recognition that has been lacking in this relationship is long overdue. All right. It's really distorted the connection between two people. And that's why this divine intervention is coming in, because this relationship is meant to be together. There's much more to it, but somebody's really pulled away because they just felt like their partner was distant, disconnected, not interested. Just there's some distortion here. Okay. And this recognition is long overdue. So I feel that's more for you committed. Could be for you separated, all right? This is long overdue. But again, this could also mean it's going to take some time for this other person to really come forward and express all of this to you, face to face. And look at this, it's a matter of alignment. All right, somebody is getting repetitive good advice, and I feel like that's kind of on both sides, Virgo. You're getting advice as well as the other person involved, whether we're committed, dating, or separated. You've just the same thing, the same type of advice is just going to be repeated over and over, whether you're reading it through a meme, through something positive, somebody says it to you. You'll find that what's being said is all very similar, and pay attention to that when that's happening, because it is happening to both of you. Okay, so Virgo, looks really good. Lots of divine intervention coming into play in regards to love and romance for you guys. And you just got to trust that. You really do. And those of you who were rejected and you're like, my God, I felt that connection. Like it was real. What the heck? It's just, it wasn't the right time. Okay. And with unseen spirit and spirit guide, I know that there is just a lot going on that you are not aware of right now, and that's okay, because what you need to know, you'll know you are receiving the rewards. So Virgo, let's pull 2 final cards here. Somebody's realizing they screwed up big time. All right, barrier. Yeah, so again, this is just that reiteration of we are apart, or there's just a lot of distance and disconnection within the partnership because of, whatever's been going on. And this, again, also about long overdue, or it's going to take a bit more time for somebody to break their ego enough to express all of this. All right, heart. Yeah, look at that. Coming out on the other side with the 10 of emotions, which is a heart. All right. Both sides feel the emotion, okay? But there's this barrier here, this distortion. We've already gone through what that's about. And Virgo, go with what your heart's telling you, those gut feelings you have. Listen to good advice. You start seeing repeating 888, 111. Those are the only number of synchronicities coming through. To me, that you're going to be rewarded for your hard work, for your energy, for your effort in regards to love and romance. And there's things going on behind the scenes that you're not aware of, and Spirit's asking you to trust on that, because there's things that are going to unfold very soon. There's realizations that are going to happen within you, within another person. Some of you over the next 2 weeks, this is when this all plays out. For others of you, again, it might take somebody a bit of time to really be able to come forward and express their true heart, and what's their true heart is I love you very much, okay? So Virgo, those are your messages. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.